Well, Gareth, let's sum up this whole decade. You started off in the Championship, you're going to finish it top of the Premiership. It's been a hell of a 10 years, isn't it?
Done it, 10 years playing at the level we're at and where we are as a club now. I suppose whenever we started out in the Premiership, we probably wouldn't, well, at that time it would be very difficult to say we'd be in such a good position as we are, and to be sitting top of the Premiership, to have played in 4 finals, to be in a position now we are in the Heineken Cup, it's a great place for the club to be, and the best laugh is there's so much more from the club to go and to achieve, and it's a fantastic place to be at the minute. It's been a good season so far for us, and hopefully we can continue on as going forward in the year.
If any game could sum up what it means in the rise, today I suppose was the perfect one, wasn't it?
It was, and I think whenever you watch that game you can see there's a lot of bite in that. There's a lot of emotion going into that game, and for the boys to put in such a performance that they did, it's a fantastic effort from everyone involved, and it's not just the lads who were on the field there today. We've done a real buy-in from the entire squad, and that's where we're at now. We've got a squad of boys together who fight for everything together, and we're going to achieve big things together, so that's what we're looking for this year. Others
away from the squad have been talking about what's happened over the recent times and the salary cap, and you players let yourself do the talking on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. We can't control any of that sort of thing. If what happens at other clubs happens at other clubs. What happens here, we can only control what we do on a day-to-day basis. I know it's a bit of a cliche to say, but it is really all we can control as players, and we ultimately want to just put in as best performance as we can for the club and for the jersey. And I think what you're seeing now is you're seeing a group of guys who want to fight for everything. Even yesterday, whenever the boys were playing in the A-League, and they're going out and they're putting in big performances as well, which is only driving the boys out here today. So it's brilliant that we have a group right across the board that can fight, right from the academy kids right up to our senior boys, and we're in a good spot.
I know you're one for milestones, but once they've happened, 300 up today, well done.
Yeah, I didn't realise it until half time. Whenever I was in the changing room, one of the lads whispered in my ear, if you get on today you're going to get 300, and I'm sitting there going, well, I probably won't get on, but yeah, 2 or 3 minutes at the end, sure, get on the pitch was nice to get that accolade.
And obviously 300 appearances, lots and lots of high points. Where are we in your high points now?
Look, I generally think, before the day comes when I have to hang up my boots, I think the better days are still ahead of us, especially the way we're going at the minute. What we can achieve this year, it's very much in our own hands, and that's what we've talked about. We've talked about when we go out, we can perform like that. We can beat anybody in our day, and I think that's where we're at as a club now, where we've got to just go forward and say, right, in this competition we can do this and this, and I think hopefully now that'll give us the belief going forward into the season, and hopefully there's a lot more to come over the next 6 months.
You finished 2019 top of the table, 2020, obviously next week London Irish. You can't let it slip.
No, you can't. That's the best thing about the Premiership. If you're slightly off, you lose, and I think that's the joy of playing in this league, that you've got to go and perform every single week to the best of your ability, and whoever's selected to play in the game has to go out and step up and play well. And London Irish have obviously come up from the Championship, but a top side who's put in some big performances already this season, and for us, the boys will enjoy a good result here today, get a day off, and then come in New Year's Eve, get ourselves ready to, it's a normal week for us. We'll not be sitting up at midnight and toasting the new year in. It'll be very much getting ready for coming in and New Year's Day and working hard going forward in that new London Irish game.
Thanks, Dino.
Cheers.